Hey guys, it's Kenzie. So I'm making this video. It's gonna be just DIY goth patches and clothing modification, which is something I do a lot, and a lot of my stuff has gone to my friends and around. So I don't have too many left, and I haven't really done too many lately because of school and work and all my other really fun things I have to do. So, I'm just gonna go through how I make them and what I've done lately and what I have, which is literally like one thing which is really good and something in the works. Yeah. So, I guess I'm gonna start this off as patches. Those are pretty basic things that you don't necessarily need to buy. A lot of the stuff I do is I do paint-on patches like these. So, I don't know if you can do that. You see that? Yeah. So, I did this one. It was a quote from Emotionless and White Song Puppets. I've never had the words to say, but I can quote them all. I am human, I need to be loved just like everybody else. Has, two little puppets, and then that's the only thing. And then I did a lot of cutting out and adding lace. That was a long process. So I have blue lace with corseting on the back. This looks kind of funky for some reason. This one fell out, so I have to fix that later. On the sides I added, can't really see it, but I added lace cutouts. See if I can't. You can kind of see it, and then I sewed them up with buttons. So yeah, that's what I did to one of my hoodies. This is one of the first things that I've ever made. I made this probably about 1.5 years ago or so. So I mean, it's kind of a later thing that I've done. Something you can do with just regular t-shirts, and it's not a 2-week process such as that for drawing and gluing and sewing, and if you're like me in my ADD moments at its finest, you can just cut it up. And then I added safety pins because you can't really go too much wrong with that. So the back's pretty cut up and slit up, and this side, let's see if I can't, is all cut down the side with safety pins, and then cut off the neck, added a safety pin there, and then just a little tie in the sleeve with got 3 safety pins on both sides. And then I guess this is my most recent thing, and something that I'm working on is something that's in the process actually of being made. It is that one that I literally just started working on today, and this is for one of my best friends on this shirt dressy thingy. So I started off with 3 girls and bats, and it's gonna come the entire back, and then I still have the front to worry about. I'll show you guys the progress when it's over with, and the modifications that'll go into it. So that's what I have now. What I've worked on. It's also in a different style than what I've usually used, because usually I just paint them on, just from the thing from freehand, but I drew this one out in pencil, and then I outlined it in Sharpie pen. So if that's what you guys are interested to. And then once I'm done with this one, I'm from here. I'll be painting it out in black, which I only have a little bottle and I have to get more, but soon. And then white. I think the little bottles are probably like 87 cents. I mean, they're like nothing. And then, Walmart paint or Joann Fabrics. Nothing's too extremely expensive. I mean, for patches, all you need is some like black cloth fabric, which I bought a ton of that'll use up at some point, but until then. And then, you know, I have a couple bottles of this that I haven't used, and I use this on multiple projects. I want to say that bottle lost me probably about 6 months, a large bottle, which is pretty good. I mean, it's relatively cheap, and I mean, you don't have to buy something and you don't have to add too much to it. It's just what you find lying around. I mean, a lot of things I've used, like for the lace and stuff, I didn't buy that. I used old shirts, old lacy shirts, and I cut them up. I mean, it worked. I still have bits and pieces of those shirts left that I still use for other mods, and